Welcome back, fellow fans of Clash of Clans, or of course, if it is your first time here, now is the chance to hit that subscribe button. Prepare for the earliest and most accurate update information. As we prepare for a video chock full of upgrades, we are going to do our best to put multiple days of footage of upgrades all into today's episode. So trying to get you guys caught up a little bit as we get into episode 68 of No Cash Clash, right? We are getting through all sorts of events. We're going to catch up on those. We're going to get some major upgrades. Remember, we're pressuring those heroes. Heroes, you need to upgrade as fast as humanly, are they human? I guess possible. And there you go. So we've got that event completed, doing everything we can to maximize, of course, as always, gems and progression in general. So yes, remember, these are a few days ago, I understand that, but like I said, we're going through at least 3 or 4 days of footage in this one episode, and you know, so maybe I took the cheesy way out and just sniped some quick town halls just to get the events completed. But man, that was a tough Town Hall 10. I mean, the big old level 40 Archer Queen in the way, a bunch of maxed out defenses there for Town Hall 10, and we rolled in with our entire army just to make sure that we took down the town hall and finally got this last event thing out of the way, because I really kind of found a couple of these annoying because there were no gem rewards, and you know, I'm all about the gems right now. I mean, did you see my poor little wall breakers? That was all of my wall breakers. Couldn't even get through one of those Town Hall 10 walls, so it feels bad to be a little Town Hall 9. But there it is, power potions, which we will use here and there. Experience we don't really care about at all. Here's a look at the base as it stands right now. Of course, every builder was occupied, and now we move on to the next day. So like I said, several days footage all crammed into one. Of course, I'm doing blocks of walls as best I can, trying to keep the loot down, but also trying to keep the upgrades going at the same time. So it's this balance between how many walls do we do, how many defenses do we do. We're working on these lower level defenses to get them up to snuff for the other ones at Town Hall 9. So let's see, I think with maybe, yes, there we go, the treasury loot, then we can pop back over here and get this wizard tower caught up to its brethren. So we'll catch up the wizard tower just like we're catching up the archer tower. And remember, if you want to see every single upgrade, every single battle, and chat with Galadon, fb.gg/realgaladongaming is where I stream every night about 7 o'clock. I have been trying to start a little bit earlier because I've heard that people are saying if I could stream earlier, it would make it possible for you to join. So watch for the schedule to get mixed up as I try to vary my hours, especially now that so many of us are spending so much more time at home. So hopefully you guys can stop by for maybe your very first live stream ever. Okay, so where are we at? Again, the heroes are down. Man, I got a lot of magical items, but not the ones I want. I need these builder potions, and they are crazy at what, like 285, I think it is? 285 gems, so we're gonna have to wait on those. In the meantime, that's right, I promised you some amazing base builds today, and let me tell you, this base right here is not the base that I was referring to, but there is a shockingly successful base in today's episode. This one, I'm trying to remember. Okay, I decided I was going to speed build this base to remind you guys about something, and I can't remember. You know, I usually try to write down like a list of the points I want to make in each episode. You know, there's usually a message or some sort of point I need to make each episode, and a checklist of things that I try not to forget to talk about. But anyway, this is a new base, and yeah, for the life of me, I don't remember what the message was, but maybe you guys can let me know in the comments. All right, here it comes. This is Builder Hall 5. Now, this base absolutely shocked me. I was so surprised at the success of this base. I did, of course, build this base live on a live stream. Didn't really think about it much in advance, just some fundamentals. You'll notice that we are isolating the builder hall to make it hard to get that second star. We're putting the air bombs on the opposite side of the 2 firecrackers to balance out the air defenses, and then we're doing the same with the ground targeting defenses, keeping the crusher protected by the little, what is that thing? The guard post, and then the multi-mortar on the opposite side of the crusher. So just some real fundamentals there. Nothing really that fancy about this base. Are you guys ready for this though? This base is out of control at Builder Hall 5. Now I realize I started at maybe not that high of a trophy level for a Builder Hall 5, and I still kind of suck because I have, you know, essentially maxed out Builder Hall 4 troops and everything else. But let's not look so much at my attacks as the defenses. We will see defense after defense after defense over several days and gaining a couple hundred trophies in the builder base, and you will see that it is virtually impossible. Okay, I'm kidding. It's not virtually. It's just rare. Okay, I'm getting 2-starred, I would say, about 10% of the time right now, believe it or not. About 9 out of 10 are 1-star or even the occasional 0-star defenses on that base. So make sure you check it out. It is going to be on my Discord server. Discord.gg/Galadon Gaming is where you can go to get a link to every single base that I build or talk about in each and every one of my Clash of Clans episodes. That goes for every Town Hall level, so make sure you check that out. And of course, join the Discord. It's a great place to come hang out, especially if you're missing Global. There are like-minded people, and it's just a cool, safe, friendly place to hang out. All right, speaking of hanging out, these heroes need to get to work. What is this? They're not supposed to be awake. Barbarian King, 46,000 Dark Elixir. Archer Queen, you're going down as well for 56,000 Dark Elixir. And once again, we're without heroes for 3 days. So 3.5 days for the King, 2.5 days for the Archer Queen, and we'll get there. You know, again, the goal was to keep that occupied and the laboratory occupied at all times. I realize I've been warned that I'm way behind in the lab. We've maxed out, though, the balloons and minions, so next up, rage spells. Gonna do that. Now remember, every time we see a research potion, we will buy it for, 120 gems. Every chance we get, we will try to accelerate the lab, because I believe that we're still like maybe 3 months of upgrades away in the lab. So that is certainly going to be the slowest, but hey, you know what? I'm gonna do it again, you guys. If I'm fully maxed out everywhere else except for the lab, we're gonna rush it. We're gonna go to Town Hall 10. Okay, speaking of rush it, this is me getting my loot bonus in Clan War. Kind of cheesy, right? But, you know, I was overmatched, okay? I was like the number 40 base, and their number 40 was a Town Hall 11, so I had no chance. So we just got in there, we sniped, we got a free million or two in loot, and we walked away. We used it, we got back over here, another day, another Archer Tower upgrade, and as you can see, we're finally going to break down and hit the Dark Barracks to unlock Lava Hounds. Have to admit, not super excited about that, but it has to be done, right? Along with everything else. Okay, back over to the builder base. I promised you more victories, and that's right. Check it out as people cannot take it down. Now remember, I'm a brand new Builder Hall 5. I've made almost no upgrades to any of my defenses yet. I'm facing other Builder Hall 5s and even the occasional 6 and hammering them. Okay, speaking of hammering, well, not hammer, book. We had to use a Book of Heroes right here to get the Barbarian King to level 19 because not over here for the Silver Pass, though there is a free Book of Heroes right there. It is back over to that event that we just finished right here where we get another Book of Heroes. And had we not cleared out the storage space, we would have had to sell that book. That would have been absolute tragedy, ladies and gentlemen. Instead, we saved a couple of days on the King, and yes, that's right. If you pointed this out in a past episode, we had forgotten the Dark Elixir storage was maxed. We moved it on over to the maxed out side. Now things are all a-okay in the progress base. Here we go again. More defenses, more wins, more Gala domination when it comes to this base design. I'm telling you, look at us as we continue to win attack after attack, or is it battle after battle, whatever you want to call it. We're winning. Remember, my attacks mostly just spamming. Yes, I realize that's dirty baby dragon spam. It is, but you know what? We're just trying to fly through those attacks to get the loot, and I've found that it's hugely successful to do what I've been doing. So on the upgrade side, we really, speaking of dirty baby dragon spam, this is huge. Remember to watch these upgrades because level 9, not that exciting, but the second upgrade for most every troop at Builder Hall 5, meaning going to level 10, is going to give you an additional unit or more in the individual army camp. So once we can afford it, that's right, dirty baby dragon spam is going to get dirtier, spammier, and babier. All right, so yes, I promise you no more single speed dragon raids. So yes, we are going through these bases like a hot knife through butter. Let me tell you, it's getting easier and easier. Although I do feel like the heroes, having even just the Barbarian King along for the ride, makes a difference. He does seem to help out here. I think He took out, well, he didn't do much there, but anyway, we got a 3-star. Okay, we're happy about that. Here we go again, doing it again at fast forward speed. Just wanted to show you my new troop cap position. That's right, the total domination of adding some balloons to the drag mix. So Dragloon no longer just spamming dragons. We're going to spam dragons and balloons together. And the 3-star ratio has certainly gone up. We're getting more loot this way, and I would definitely suggest it, although it is still a very time-intensive and loot-intensive army to train. We pick up another triple against another Town Hall 9. Back to the upgrades. That's right, yet another day rolls off and Galadon is still farming away, doing his best to attack like crazy and trying to get you guys caught up to the present tense that is No Cash Clash. Now remember, if you are dissatisfied with the fact that you are kind of behind the times, you've got to come to a live stream if you want to see the exact present tense. You want to see what it looks like right this moment. You'll never know, no matter how caught up I get, it'll never be exactly precisely as it is at the moment you watch this video. So it's another reason, in addition to like over 100 gold passes, to come by a live stream. Check it out, level 20. Level 20 Barbarian King. Now, I wanted the Archer Queen to catch up, obviously, but I had so much Dark Elixir that it just didn't make sense to not use it. The lab was occupied. The Archer Queen was still 2 days from another upgrade. We used the Barbarian King's upgrade, and yes, we do have that Book of Heroes, and maybe not quite yet. We don't need to use the Book of Heroes yet because we haven't yet come to near the end of the season where we have to pick up that Book of Heroes. So that'll be the idea. We try to time these things and use the Book of Heroes. And of course, we've got a ton of loot down here that I need to quit forgetting about. I keep forgetting that I have all of this loot, builder base, and home village waiting to pick up. Okay, ending at the status report. We are checking out the current trophy situation. Another drop just barely hanging at 2,000 right now. The net gems, meaning the gems we gained today through free-to-play means, 70. And then the heroes, there you go. King going up 2 to 19, Queen to 17. Here comes the gold grab, Elixir Escapade, and Heroic Heist. I realize nowhere near you. You're way better. You've got over 1 billion, but I'm going to get there. You'll watch me. You'll see it, right? Okay, next goals. We are going to focus on defense. That's right. Try to get those defenses upgraded. In the meantime, thank you guys so much for sticking around all the way to the end of the episode. You're the true hashtag GalFam. I love, think about it, appreciate every single one of you every single day. Now stay inside, wash your hands, be safe, play lots of Clash, be kind to other people, animals on the planet. I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galadon, you know what next episode is, right? It's episode 60.
Yes, Peter, I know.